So I'm filming them, and look at them all huddled in here. Well, we got the big guys are out again. So they're at it. They're right over top. And they're all huddled underneath, and they flew inside. They know what's going on. They definitely are aware of things above them, that's for sure. Crazy. That's good to see that they're aware of these birds up there. They're all over the place. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Wow, look at this. There's like, gotta be 8 of them. I can't tell if I'm getting them in the picture. I can't see. It's too much sun on me. But there are a lot of these vultures out here. I think they're turkey vultures. I think they get their name because of their turkey-like neck. Not that they eat turkeys. But there's gotta be at least 8 of them out there. And these guys know what's going on. They got right underneath there. Thing is, I don't know if one of them come in here, if they can get out of here with carrying one of these big chickens. They'd have to eat it while they're down here. But so far we haven't lost any chickens. We still have 17 of the white Plymouth Rocks, and then the dark Cornishes. We have 5. So far we're holding on to our count. I don't know what we're at per chicken. Maybe I'll put my latest cost up. I've got it calculated per chicken. Not that it really matters, because the first years are the investment in the infrastructure, and then the purchase of the birds. That was a big cost. They're like $3.50 a piece. I have the exact numbers, which I remember when they were like under $1 each. So that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing, trying to breed my own meat chickens here. I'm losing a lot of feathers. Not because they're not getting good food. I don't know, maybe they're just kind of molting off a lot of their baby little young ones, but there seems to be some larger feathers. I mean, they're pretty good feathers. I don't know. It's like us losing hair. All right. I've got to calculate my week. It's got to be maybe week 16 or 17 now. So we got some fresh apples from the tree. We got huge watermelons that my neighbor Gene gave me. He gave me some more corn. I guess these were watermelons that were past their prime, and some of them got some kind of blemishes on them. But when you cut them open, they're actually in pretty good shape. Got all that corn And I got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8 or 9. 9, I think. Watermelon. Very nice. So thanks, Gene. We owe you some eggs when they start hatching. Or not hatching, when they start laying. Which is probably another month. I'm thinking the end of October. Today is, what is today? I think it's the 28th of September, 27th of September. So, yeah, it's pretty nice of him to give us, but he would be throwing it away in a dumpster anyway. So, we're kind of putting it to good use. So these guys are really happy chickens. The good thing about all these chickens is, except for the roosters I'm going to get rid of, they're going to be my flock for eggs and for creating their offspring, the meat chickens. So if you're just kind of joining my channel, these are a cross. These chickens are called the dark Cornish. They're also called Indian game chicken or game hen. I don't know if they came from India. I think that's probably why they got their name, but they're very breasty, broad, wide chickens. And then these are the white Plymouth Rocks. And what you do is you breed the roosters, the dark Cornish, to the hens here, the white Plymouth Rocks, and you get a similar crossbreed to the meat breeds that you would buy at, say, like Tractor Supply or other hatcheries, but they, I think, are a different pair of those same breeds. They've been optimized, but I thought I'd do this experiment and try to raise my own meat chicken. So I'm going to hatch the offspring of these guys. I ended up with a rooster as my bonus chicken, so I could continue to breed him to a couple of hens, but I have to separate him. He's kind of messing me up a little bit here, but I think it's a good thing, because then I could sell purebred white Plymouth Rocks if I wanted to. If I want to go the route of selling chicks from these. We'll see how the first couple batches turn out, how much weight they put on. Oh, there we go again. Look it up here. Oh boy. We got 3 of them up there. 2 of them just took off. But yeah, there's 3 of them. Man, somebody in the comments said they suggested taking feed bags and cutting corner shapes out. I think kind of like flags, like you might see on a sailing ship. They have the triangular shaped flags and then hang them up from the top here out to maybe some posts, just to kind of make it look like it's kind of not a barrier that you might not want to cross. But yeah, look at him up there. He's just scoping these guys out. I think they're turkey vultures though, and from what I read, they don't bother chickens. They only go after dead. But I don't know, I'm not buying into that. They kind of came over low, so, but they're pretty aware of the birds, and they kind of scurry underneath and then they start flying inside. Like these guys, they must have already seen them coming around, so they got inside. But yeah, we got a lot of food for them. They seem to be cleaning up. I'm probably going to have to move my fence around a bit, because this is getting kind of picked over. I really need to mow this all down really close, and so that they can get at some stuff. And maybe, I'm thinking maybe open it up out here as well. So just come off there and go out. I don't know. You got to figure that out because this cable, the fence line that feeds out from my fence zapper, I'll have to disconnect it all the way around here, which is not a big deal. I just got to cut these cable ties off and then reroute it. But it's something I've got to do in the next couple weeks. But I've got a lot of other conflicting projects going on. So, but my son took some video of Mickey yesterday wrangling the chickens again. I don't know, but my channel just kind of took off. I don't know if it took off, but I've been getting about 40 views, 50 views, and all of a sudden I've got over 1,200 views in just a couple days. So I got to look at my title of what I did and, maybe just continue the content. But yeah, I got up to 52 subscribers now, and I've been adding about 10 a week. So it would be nice to get to 1,000. That way I can start making money and I can start investing into the chickens a little more money, maybe, and expanding inside the barn, building some things so that I can separate out the chickens and do what I'd like to do with the rock, the Plymouth Rock breeding and the meat breeding. So that's an update. Yeah, we're not sure what we're gonna do with you, big guy, but I'd like to let you live. Or see what you like meat wise compared to these other guys, because I've got to get rid of, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them. There's too many. Take care. Here's the tobacco plants. They come up to almost my chin. We took the flowers or the buds, the seed stalks off, and now hopefully they'll start browning up or yellowing up. These lower leaves look like maybe they're yellowing, but I mean, look how big they are. They're pretty huge. This one here, wow, look at that. So, I don't know, it's kind of a fun little project. Beautiful plants. So they're doing well. The sunflowers are taking off. These are really cool. They got lots of heads on them. And you got one that has just one head. They look pretty cool. I think we're getting more raspberries. So yeah, raspberries. So I just planted these in the spring. Already getting raspberries. I need to trellis these up a little bit. Look how tall this one is. Really hanging over. Once we clear out the tobacco, I'll be able to try to train them a little better. So these ones will be, I don't know, I don't know a lot about raspberries, growing them and how to train them. But they're doing well. And the peas, I have to get these, they're starting to get taken over by oh man, they're just crazy, these tomato plants. Look at all the tomatoes under there. They're kind of choking out my peas. Sorry about the camera action here, but they're just taking over too much. I saw the Amish. They were out harvesting today. They just put them up on poles, just wooden stakes, and they kind of trim them. There's lots of ripe ones in here. I picked them a couple days ago. I've already got to pick them again. So all of my watermelons and my muskmelons are pretty much ripe and done, so I can start cleaning up. Well, it looks like I got a nice eggplant. I've already picked that. We had eggplant parmesan already. And a nice big watermelon over here. That's a good size. And I don't know how many more eggplant there are. Some of them don't have any eggplants on them. They're just plants. Well, there's a couple. They're tiny though. Oh, here's a couple more. So maybe they'll get big. We're already getting really cold weather. And last night it was 40 something, 47. So we're still getting some of these broccoli, but they're starting to go to flowers. I've been picking them off, and then new shoots will come out. We got a concert going on next door. Ben's Barn Bash. And beans are probably, yeah, there's beans again. I harvest them and then they come back. There's all kinds of them in here. So beans, I mean, just this little short row, it's maybe 12 feet long. I've been able to get enough to where we're eating it and freezing it. And the black-eyed peas, I harvested them. Oh, that looks like a pea pod. Where did that come from? There's another pea pod. I didn't know what that is. But these are the black-eyed peas. I can maybe crack some open a little bit here. It's from my Louisiana heritage. Actually a funny little bean. See there? Little black-eyed peas. These I've saved a bunch too for seed. Sorry about the camera. Just getting them out here. But it's the first time I've ever grown them. I didn't even know they could grow here. One's like zone 5. And these are, I bought a bag of black-eyed peas, dried black-eyed peas, and said, why not try and grow them? And they grew. So I might just buy like the 16 bean soup mix and just take all the beans out of that versus paying $2 a pack. $2 a pack for seeds. Just separate them out and get 16 different, I don't know what it is, 15 bean soup, 16 bean soup. I don't know about the peas though, because those are split peas, so you probably wouldn't get anything out of that. But these fairy tale pumpkins are coming along. I got, I don't know, maybe 6 of those. So we actually bought more of those, put them at the cottage. There's another one back here. He's a good size one. So the garden's getting about ready. I don't think I'm gonna get any Brussels sprouts. Those don't seem to have anything on them. I mean, they're really tiny right now. I see some farmers already have theirs out. I don't know. I don't know how they grow. I've grown them before, but usually by now they've got little cabbages on them. So I'll show you a picture of what I harvested for the muskmelon, cantaloupe, and the watermelons. There's still a few in here. All right. Here's the watermelon and then muskmelons. So it's, you know, I just ate half of one. Then that's what I was feeding the chickens. And then this one's pretty good size. These are the cantaloupe. They're pretty tasty. Not super sweet, but I don't know. I might just buy a store brand, save the seeds from it. That's part of the harvest.